Howdy folks, in today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to make a corkscrew. This utilizes a base item cache glitch that DarklordXelrick discovered, in which an item's position is stored when you exit that particular menu, and can be exploited to glitch other items into its original position. JC Hysteria later showed me that you could use this trick with lights, or decals for that matter, to stage the item positioning around a concrete sphere in order to get vertical round orientations. I've always wanted to figure out a corkscrew, but it wasn't possible until now. Start off with a bunch of large cylinders snapped together horizontally. It is good to do this raised up, as the corkscrew will extend quite a bit below the center of the large cylinders. The trick to this glitch is getting the light in the position you want, and then backing out of that particular menu. The last position the light was in prior to getting out of the menu is stored into memory. We will then get the adornments menu selected and glitch upwards to the pipe. This is just like glitching to a neighboring item, except that we are glitching upward. As you can see, the pipe is placed where the light was previously. This is how we will get the pipe spun around this central large cylinder. You can use other items as well, as long as they are first in the menu, as far as I know. For example, we can get this wall into place where the light was positioned previously. We are going to use colored lights for our staging. As you move the light up and down on the cylinder, you'll see that it changes its angle. We are going to use this to keep our rotations even around the large cylinder. Get your cursor set first on the edge of the end of the large cylinder and get out a colored light. Rotate the light and move it up and down to find where the angle change happens. I like to start low and work my way up to start. As soon as the light angles upward, back out to the adornments menu and glitch to the pipe. If you screw it up, you can just repeat the process. I tend to rotate the light as it makes it easier to tell when it changes angle on the cylinder. Move over to where the next set of large cylinders join and repeat the process. You can always see where your last angle change was and move up from there to make sure you aren't glitching the pipe in the same angle. Move up the light until the light changes angle again, and glitch to the pipe. You'll notice I go up and down on the angle change a few times to make sure I'm as close to that edge as possible, so to speak. Using large cylinders and using that angle technique ensures consistency with your corkscrew, as it's repeatable and accurate. Repeat this process all the way around. You'll need to add scaffolding as you go along to make it easier to get your light staged in the right place. Once you have your pipes in place, add 2 more pipes on top of it. When you get to the top and bottom of the large cylinder, the light will flip 180 degrees versus changing angle. This will be your indication of the position you need to be in. Once you get to the top of the large cylinder, feel free to switch sides and continue to spiral downward. Here's what it looks like when completed. We have pipes rotated around a large cylinder in a threaded screw-like fashion. If you think all we need to do is glitch paving into place now, wrong. We need to make sure that the orientation of the paving follows the twisted orientation of the pipes. If we were to just glitch paving at this point, it would be a staggered loop instead of a real corkscrew. We are going to use a light again and rotate the light to face the neighboring pipe. I found that using the bottom of the light to line up with the tiny angles in the pipe helps keep things consistent. Get your cursor dead center on the pipe first before you go to place your light. Once you have the light staged, rotate the light counterclockwise. Center the bottom of the light 2 quote-unquote notches counterclockwise from the bottommost point on the pipe, or approximately in the 4 o'clock position. It doesn't have to be perfect, just consistent across all of the pipes. Glitch back to the pipe. I know it sounds crazy, but it's the only way to get our paving to rotate as we do this for each pipe section. You'll know if you did it right if when you go to snap items to it, they follow the angle of the rotation you just did. If it's perfectly vertical, remove that pipe and try again. Add 3 more pipes and remove the second to last pipe to create a pipe sandwich. Orient yourself so you're facing away from the large cylinders and get your cursor on that last pipe, then glitch to the paving. The paving should be facing inward. Repeat this process for all the pipes. It can get tricky as you get to the upper and lowermost section of the pipe, so you might need to add some temporary flooring or stand on an adjacent section of a pipe to get the angle that you need to rotate your lights and stage the glitch paving. This is what it looks like when complete. All paving should seem to twist around and line up with its neighboring pipe section. Next, we are going to attach flooring to the paving. Start with one end of the large cylinder and snap flooring on the left side of the paving. You could use the right side also, just make sure you are consistent with your floor panels. Repeat this process for each paving. This is what it looks like when completed. The reason we inverted the paving is so that we could use the frontage glitch technique to extend flooring in order to smooth out the angle changes. Get a piece of frontage out and on the edge of the flooring, facing the adjacent flooring. Glitch to the adjacent floor panel in order to extend the flooring into the adjacent flooring. Repeat this process for each section. This is what it looks like when completed. As you can see, the flooring not only rotates, but twists as it does, giving us a true corkscrew. You can experiment with spacing and angles to make it larger, longer, or whatever you want. I found this configuration was a good starting point for a proof of concept. Feel free to use the frontage glitch to widen the corkscrew to your heart's desire. I haven't quite nailed down the most efficient floor panel placements in terms of width, but I'd love to see what you all come up with. I hope this has been helpful and opens up doors for some Exocraft racing or even integration with structural builds. Also, make sure to check out Xaine's World's YouTube channel. He recently posted a video on some awesome glitch building techniques. I highly recommend you check it out, and check out some of his other amazing videos too. Until next time, safe travels, interlopers.